Welcome to today's video. In this video, we'll be diving into the life of Demet Özdemir, the talented Turkish TV and film actress. Born on February 26, 1992 in Kocaeli, Demet has made a significant mark in the entertainment industry. Here are some quick facts about Demet Özdemir. Name: Demet Özdemir. Date of birth: February 26, 1992. Place of birth: Kocaeli. Height: 1.70 meters. Weight: 56 kilograms. Zodiac: sign Pisces. Eye color: brown. Mother: Ayşen Şener. Siblings: Derya Özdemir, Volkan Özdemir. Pets: she has a cat. Let's learn more about her family background. Demet's family hails from Bulgaria. She has one brother and one sister. After her parents' divorce, she moved to Istanbul with her mother. Demet once shared how her mother always dreamed of her becoming a lawyer because of her excellent grades. She also mentioned how, when she received a certificate of appreciation, she would cry, wondering why she didn't get a certificate of honor. But despite all this, Demet never faced any pressure from her family. They never told her, study to become a big person. They allowed her to be free, and she believes that freedom helped her find her own path in life. Despite not pursuing a career in law, Demet was very successful in her studies and loved talking a lot. Her mother used to say, "You're definitely going to be a lawyer," as a joke. Demet once dreamed of becoming one, but she couldn't fulfill that dream. She also mentioned that although she didn't speak to her father for years, they recently made up, and she never felt that he hated or didn't love her. He's just very stubborn. Childhood years. As a child, she dreamed of becoming an actress. Of course, I dreamed a lot, but I never imagined something like this. My mother and I were two strong, faith-driven women. That's why nothing was difficult or impossible for us. We had problems, we went through hardships, but we never felt powerless. We talked about our dreams, and no one could stop us. What we are experiencing right now is actually a great blessing of having faith. Education. After graduating from high school, she participated in acting training at Studio Oyuncuları between 2011 and 2013, where she received 2 years of acting education. How did her acting career begin? She stepped into the industry through dance. Initially, she danced in the team of singer Bengu, and later, she became part of the cast of Efes Kızları. She also appeared in Mustafa Sandal's music video for Ateş Et ve Unut. I first started dancing, and then through a friend, the idea of becoming an actress came to my mind. When someone first asked me, "Would you consider becoming an actress?" I found it very strange. But then I thought, why not? And after I started dreaming about it, I began to think, where can I receive training? What can I do? And then I went to Şahika. My theater training lasted for 2 years. After that, as most people know, I went to auditions. In the first one, I played the role I had in my first job, Sana Bir Sır Vereceğim, and I was selected. After that, everything went so fast that I don't even remember it. Her first step into acting. Her television journey began in 2013 with the character Aylin in the series Sana Bir Sır Vereceğim, which project made her shine. She drew attention with the character Asli in the TV series Çilek Kokusu. Personality traits: determined, stubborn, hardworking, emotional, sensitive. I'm a difficult woman. I'm a Pisces. What I mean by difficulty is that I'm emotional. I'm my own challenge. I feel sad for everyone's pain. I think about others more than myself. That's what makes it difficult for me. Also, I tend to have sudden bursts of emotion toward my family. Since I'm the youngest daughter in the family, I'm fortunate that I get away with a lot. Social life. Due to her intense work schedule, her social life is nearly non-existent. In her free time, she prefers to rest by sleeping. Sleeping is so refreshing and it really recharges me. Even if I sleep for just 4.5 hours, I'm really happy. I recommend sleep to everyone. It's amazing. After a shoot, I need sleep the most, so I can't do anything extra or socialize. To be honest, I don't get to spend much time with my family either. They come over to my house and wait for me until I return from the set. Since I get home late, we can only have a coffee together, and then I go to sleep. Thought process. In both her professional and personal life, she tries to turn every challenge into a positive one. Of course, there are things that upset me, things where I feel I've been treated unfairly or hurt because of tabloid news. But these are fleeting and short-lived emotions. This is not a complaint. It's their job, and I accept that. But sometimes, something is thrown out there that's beyond my control. I think the thing that bothers me the most is when personal news, which hasn't been verified for its accuracy, is shared without considering how I, my family, or my friends might feel. When I think about that, I tell myself, let it go. After all, my family knows the truth. What is she like on set? She finds that staying calm on set is the most beneficial. Even when we work long hours, you can't tell that I'm tired. If I'm sick and it doesn't affect my voice, no one will know I'm unwell. After I go home and take off my makeup, I'll say I'm sick. Everyone works hard to make money, and I don't want to spread negative energy around and distract people with my mood or my own desires. Staying calm is really important in this industry. I would recommend this to those just starting out. To make the character you're portraying more consistent, I believe it's important to distance yourself from all worries and egos. Stay in the moment, listen to the actor you're working with, and be more about living the character rather than just speaking your lines. Also, there really is such a thing as set etiquette, and if we could better understand that, we'd feel satisfied when we go home after filming and watch the episode. Source of happiness. She finds happiness in the attention from her fans. When you decide to become an actress and start filming a series, everyone knows you. People come up to me and tell me they love me. When they hug me, it makes me feel like I'm on the right path. That's why I don't experience the downsides of fame. First film, Özçelik's Tut Sözünü, her view on love. Love is a beautiful thing. I believe that love is a beautiful, exciting emotion. Her view on life. She doesn't have a special feeling about being famous, believing it's just a result of her profession. I have a phrase that I repeat to myself, and it always makes me feel strong. Just imagine, with a pure heart, there's nothing you can't do or achieve. I'm not someone who shows my emotions too much because I'm very sensitive to others. For example, if I'm about to get into a negative conversation or a dispute about something personal, I prefer not to be part of it. But when a topic about someone else comes up, I'll step in and defend them more than the person themselves would. This has especially been the case in my high school years, and when it comes to issues regarding my family. All the fights I've had were for my friends or family, never for myself. Besides that, I believe a lot in energy. I can feel the state of mind of people. For instance, if someone has had a bad experience on set and comes in with low energy, I go and talk to them. Because if there's someone unhappy around me, I can't be happy either. Spending time with them affects my mood, and consequently, it reflects on the set. That's why I'm someone who lifts the energy of those around me. Her perspective on work. She believes that the challenging part of acting is not the acting itself, but the conditions of the industry. While doing this job, if you're brave, think critically, and do your best, you will succeed. In every new script, with every new co-actor and every new director, there's so much to learn. At first, I didn't think like this, but over time, I realized it. Acting and human relationships have no end. You should always look for more. Career plan. She wants to try everything and play all kinds of characters. I don't have a plan that I will only do drama or comedy. In the 40th episode of Erkensi Kush, we started doing drama and shooting intense scenes. It excited me a lot to film those scenes. I also wanted to take on a role in drama. I want to play a tough character. Because when training, no one actually teaches just romantic comedy or any single style. They teach us to follow reality. That's why all these possibilities exist inside me as dreams. Right now, I find it more attractive to portray a confident and planned character. In a series or movie, you can experience many things and transform into a different character. But starting from a tougher place, doing work that gets involved in their adventure or life excites me. However, I will never give up on romantic comedy. It will always have a special place for me. Future dream. She wants to open a dance school one day. Especially the idea of being around children who have never danced or been introduced to dance excites me a lot. Maybe one day in the future, it could happen. Why not? Role model. She has actors she looks up to, and she feels happy to have worked on projects with some of them. I'm very lucky because, on this journey, I've always had people by my side who I enjoy walking alongside. Binnur Kaya, Sumru Yavruchuk, and Esra Ronabar. Binnur Kaya was an actress I looked up to for many years. Sumru Yavruchuk was someone I admired in theater. All my dreams are coming true one by one. Sumru is someone who excels in both drama and comedy. She has become someone I will look up to for my dramatic side. There are names I haven't had the chance to work with yet, but I really want to. Haluk Bilginer and Chetan Takendor. If she were a superhero. If I were a superhero, I'd want to be fully equipped like Wonder Woman. Strong, intelligent, and with fantastic powers. Just flying or reading minds wouldn't be enough. I'd want to be a fully equipped hero. Superman can fly, Batman has all kinds of gadgets. And I think he looks amazing because he wears black. Catwoman is incredibly sexy. If I could combine all of them, I'd want to be all of them. Because when I watch them, I always think, I wish I could do that too. So, I'd want to be a fully equipped superhero. Humans can never be satisfied. How she maintains her shape. She works out and tries not to skip workouts. I have a serious training routine when it comes to sports. I do intense workouts. I have one day off, but on that day, I try to do a very intense workout. I make sure to clean my skin regularly and moisturize because I have dry skin. I'm not someone who wears heavy makeup, but I can never sleep with makeup on. Since my set schedule is very intense, my skin gets tired from makeup. So during my free time, I don't wear makeup at all. Hobbies. Her hobbies are dancing and listening to music. Additionally, she loves getting some fresh air in the mountains and going for walks in her spare time. What she does at home. On the rare occasions when she's not working, she spends time with her family and friends. Unfortunately, I miss out on everyone's life. That's why I try to catch up with the people I value during my free time. Also, I never skip doing hair and skincare routines at home. What she spends money on. When shopping, she spends the most on shoes, bags, and sweatpants. The most valuable pieces in her wardrobe are her leather jackets. Her latest project, Esref Ruya, Nisan's character key traits. General characteristics. Nisan appears as a young and talented musician. She enters Esref's life and changes his world. In Esref's rigid and crime-filled world, Nisan is like a breath of fresh air. It's possible to describe her as a police informant. Despite coming from contrasting worlds, she and Esref become deeply connected through love. Her role in the story. The main story of the series develops with Nisan falling in love with Esref. She is described as the one who makes Esref's heart beat again. The series revolves around the complex relationship between Nisan and Esref and their struggles in the underground world. Additional information. It is known that Demet Özdemir took music lessons for her role as Nisan and will sing in the series. The lead roles of the show, which will be broadcast on Kanal D, are shared by Çağatay Ulusoy and Demet Özdemir.